At the starting area, you can pick up 2 multiplayer items. One, so you can write messages on the ground for other people to see, and this item, so your friend can summon you into his world for co-op. If you want to summon people in your world, from the beginning area, first steps, go to the church in front and talk to the Santa NPC. Purchase the crafting kit and the golden compass. You can also pick up 2 golden flowers, these flowers, to craft your first compass. Now you can summon your friend. Go into the menu, multiplayer, hit settings, type down the same password. The game will match you immediately via the password you are using with your friend. Group passwords are for clans and multiple people. They also serve as notification. When a player finishes the game, becomes an Elder Lord, or something important happens in that player's world, you will be notified. No friends? No problem. Use these statues to summon strangers. You'll be able to co-op with people that are available. You'll see these statues usually at boss entrances or dungeon entrances. Co-op is easy. To summon, use the golden compass. To be summoned, write down the sign using the golden finger. Elden Ring was made by a company called From Software. Nothing is easy with them. Let's begin troubleshooting a couple of technical difficulties me and my friends had, issues that you may also encounter. If everything works perfectly after you use the golden compass, the server will start to search for summoning signs exactly in the spot where you are. If you move from that spot, it will keep scanning and looking for those signs on the ground. If you move around, the server keeps searching and eventually it will find the sign. It's easy. The ideal scenario apparently doesn't exist. What you need to do is talk to your friend via Discord or the chat that you're using so he can tell you exactly, I mean exactly the position he placed the summoning sign. Next to a rock, next to a flower, bush, exactly that position. Netcoding for some reason sucks, and I believe has something to do with either their servers or their anti-cheat. Their anti-cheat also causes frame drops and stuttering. The servers are... they're not laggy. I've played laggy servers. They are extremely laggy to the point where multiplayer becomes impossible. First off, the summon sign does not appear. Go into the menu, remove it, and put it down again. This will trigger the server to start searching again. Eventually, you will see it. If you are the one doing the summoning, go into the menu, press on a golden compass, you'll be prompted, press no because you don't want to activate it. This again will trigger the server. Eventually you will see your friend's summoning sign. It may take 1-2 seconds or between 1 minute and even more. Sometimes you will get disconnected. As far as I know, there is no distance limit between you and your co-op friend. So if you're not sticking with one another and your friend wanders off into another direction, you're still getting runes experience from him killing into another direction. As long as the internet connection and the servers hold up, you are absolutely fine. However, you do get disconnected from each other. It happened to us regardless if we were standing right next to each other during boss fights inside of a dungeon, and especially if we are getting invaded. It's random and it happens. When you are the host, if your game stutters or lags, this will sometimes crash the game to your desktop without any error message and will cause your friend to disconnect. If this happens frequently, try switching if you can. That means let your friend be the host and you be the one who's being summoned. Of course, the co-op is all about the one who actually needs the help. Remember, if the boss is dead in your area, you cannot summon anymore. I was doing an invasion today and my game froze out of nowhere. When I alt-tabbed and I searched into Task Manager, the exe of Elden Ring was showing as suspended. The game just froze, the image was frozen, nothing I can do about it, and eventually the game crashed. It sucks that you have to reopen a game again, and then From Software kindly tells you that you're not allowed to disconnect immediately when you are in a multiplayer session. This can cause shadow banning, just like in Dark Souls 3. It's not our fault. From Software. We are not pressing Alt F4. We are not specifically closing our games because we are angry or frustrated. This is your fault. You're making the game freeze and crash, not us. What's the difference between Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring when it comes to invasions? And what happens if you just want to co-op in peace? How does invasions work? Well, first off, single player, even if you are online, you will never ever get invaded. Invasions only work if you are in co-op. Using the golden compass, golden finger method that I just explained, you can only get invaded by one single player at a time. In a game, there can only be a maximum of 4 players. At best, this is a scenario. You are the host plus 2 friends that you summon, plus 1 invader. It's a situation of 3 versus 1. Host, you plus 1 friend, is a situation of 2 versus 1. If you are with 1 friend and if you pick up this item, you will also be in 60 seconds joined by a hunter, if a hunter is available in your area. If you are alone, you will never ever get invaded unless you want to. There is no forced invasions in Elden Ring like it was in Dark Souls 3. You must use an item, which is the Tainted Tongue, I believe, to taint people to invade you. The exceptions, of course, are the NPC invaders, depending on the quest or area where you are. Those don't count as they are a part of the game and not real players. It's organic gameplay. Final tips: during co-op, you cannot use summons or horses, and some areas are blocked on the map by an invisible veil. To continue exploring, disconnect the co-op using this knife. Tell your friend to meet you at the next save point, aka Site of Grace. And from there, you will be able to continue exploring. A bit more like Neo, less than Dark Souls. This is somewhere in the middle. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is Rocashu. See you in the next one. Peace.